Can you take a duck and a chick to the theater?
Yes, you can. And welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother, Micah, where we talk about anything and everything regarding pop culture, mostly movies. Today, we will talk some pop culture, but a lot of mostly movies today. We've got some Vikings news, a lot of movie news that's actually worthwhile, worth talking about. Um, some trailer reactions, some insane reactions. We'll talk about what we've been watching. Maybe I'll review our movie of the week. Micah didn't watch it because he's has a weird job. And then we're going to predict the 10 highest grossing films of the summer, beginning of June to the end of September, and kind of just have a general discussion on the topic. So, but before we do that, Micah, how are you doing?
Good.
Tired?
Pretty good. Pretty tired.
You had a job at 3:30?
I woke up I got my call at 4:10.
Oh, wow.
Had to be at the Vancouver docks by it's like 5.
How much have you worked? Like,
Like 30 hours in the past 8 days. It's not
it's
terrible.
not terrible. I mean,
I make like $25 an hour, so
yeah. So
I've
you,
made like 700, almost $800 or something. It's not bad.
yeah, that's not bad. In the week, yeah, it's not terrible. Is Maddie helping you pay at all with the apartment?
I won't need her to.
Oh, okay.
She'll help with our honeymoon stuff when she gets paid. She gets paid monthly for subbing.
Oh, okay. And what was I gonna ask you? Oh my goodness. Something about. Oh, are you like buying food or are you mooching off of the Ritters a lot?
They do make me a lot of food, but I have food.
You have food. Nice.
Yeah, I need to go probably back to the grocery store pretty soon,
If you're ever
actually.
if you're ever desperate, we have food. We have like frozen burgers and bagels, dude. If you want bagels, we can just. Oh my
I'll
gosh.
take bagels all the
Yeah,
time because
that's
I
like,
eat bagels
and that's like,
quite a bit, and I like,
they're like $1 for
yeah,
like six. So I'll
yeah.
tell Jenna to get you some bagels. Um. Oh, by the way, your cousin says hi,
Which one?
Ben Ritter. Ben, every time I leave on Mondays, he goes, "Tell my cousin I say hello," and I'm like, "Okay, I will."
I'm so
It's a
confused.
funny bit. I think it's
That
funny.
is funny.
Yeah. So, because he's, I mean, so distant cousins of Maddie,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Um, so a lot of wedding stuff. What else do you have to do?
For the wedding,
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, we're getting like decor,
Mm-hmm.
but everything needs to be planned.
Gotcha.
Like where
When do I?
things go, what people are going to be doing at the wedding. We need to
Mm-hmm.
get people to help serve and take care of trash and clean up, like people that aren't there for the wedding,
Yeah.
for like garbages and stuff like that. And
Because we'll
then
do that, right?
what?
We take care of garbages and whatnot. Or are you hiring people to do so?
No, we'll hire people.
Oh.
You don't
Oh.
want to make people have to worry about the garbages
What about
being full.
chairs? Because I know you helped at my wedding with chairs, right?
Yeah, I mean the groomsmen will help a lot with getting set up, but we do a lot of the time.
Thursday?
Um, we might be able to do some stuff Thursday,
It was mostly Friday.
but it'll be Friday.
Gotcha.
We'll be there at like 11 a.m. It doesn't start till
I don't know.
5.
The wedding
So
starts at 5. Ceremony starts at
ceremony
5.
starts at 5.
Not bad.
Um, and but like yeah, like the groomsmen will be free to do. We won't have a ton to do. It's not like it takes us a long time to get ready.
Yeah.
But um, we're doing quite a bit of the pictures before. We didn't want to have like a long cocktail hour
Are you doing a cocktail hour?
just for any people that aren't there before that need to be in a picture.
Gotcha.
So 15, 30 minutes maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Not long. When do
Very
I need to
short.
go to Men's Warehouse?
Soon.
That's what I thought.
The only reason that I haven't like I need to push Carson and Jackson because they have no reason. But the reason why I haven't said anything to you is because I mean, I think Elijah maybe is gone,
Yeah.
but they're buying yours and Elijah's and Blake's,
Yeah.
and Blake needs to go
Oh, so
because we need to know if he
gotcha.
is going to be men's, kids, or a mix or what. And
Right.
so he's going soon. He's going like this week once Nick is off his 2 weeks on,
Mm-hmm.
which is like Wednesday or something.
Right.
They're both going because he's getting a suit too.
Oh,
And
cool.
so,
Jenna's getting a dress. You want to see it? Well,
yeah.
obviously she's getting a dress. Not that you care. Also, this is the funniest thing from the Venom trailer. For free?
Oh. Speaking of Jenna though, because Jenna texted Maddie.
This was funny. Before you say this, Jenna was like, "By the way, the rehearsal dinner is at 4:30," I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Great, whatever." She goes, "Maddie said, but I probably would have told you that." I was like, "I definitely didn't tell her that. I didn't know that."
Yeah, but she texts Maddie and goes, "Oh, nice."
Yeah, so blue. Oh, did not you didn't see that, right?
No, I saw the
Okay,
blue.
okay.
Um, yeah. So, but Jenna texted Maddie and was
Mm-hmm.
like, so Maddie, I was with Maddie and she told me or something like that. She
Yeah,
was like, Jenna texted me and asked me what I want her to wear, and I was like, and she goes, I just said that everyone's just wearing whatever they want. And I said, yeah, but why don't you give her a little something? Like she didn't text you just for you to say whatever you want.
no,
Like
cause
maybe she wanted some input from you or just anything.
she didn't want to clash with the bridesmaids, or she didn't. Jenna wanted to be so off of what Maddie had the people around her looking like, and so
Yeah,
uh,
and you guys are I'm like, and you guys are gonna be sisters, so like
you
just
text,
just
please.
help your sister.
You also
Just
need
pick out a dress. Like, don't you
you
like to pick out dresses? Like, help her pick out a dress.
you
Why can't you just like
also to
do
desperately
that?
need to become friends. Not that they're not friends,
They are, yeah.
but they need to be more friends because I want to go on vacations together. So
We will,
yeah,
I'm
but
sure. And
um,
Maddie wants to start doing movie night.
with
You guys,
dude, I'm so down. That sounds so fun.
like once a week or once every other week,
Yeah,
depending on how it works out.
yeah.
But yeah,
Let's do it. I mean, that'd be so fun. And
mhm.
every other week, every other time, we get to pick the movie. The next time they get to pick, because they like the same things.
Yeah, we'll do it like, and we'll switch up like the hosting or whatever.
That's a good idea. That's
Well, I guess
smart.
I guess maybe we'll switch up the hosting. I wasn't thinking about my Wi-Fi.
That's true.
It's like it'd be nice to host, but I don't know. You gotta make sure you can play the movie.
Yeah, we have Pogue too. Pogue's nice. He's really
We don't get
annoying.
to have pets.
Oh, really? Oh, so you can't get a dog? That's a
No pet
bummer.
guests either. Can't even have guest pets. Like they can't even have you
That,
can't even have your dog with you and have them come in the house.
that's interesting for how many pets they have. It's probably that's the reason, I'm guessing, right?
I don't know, their dogs seem pretty friendly
Mm,
and they are around a ton of animals, chickens and horses and the other dogs and
yeah.
Jack and Lindsay's dogs come
I
over.
guess you don't exactly have like if you
It's
had a
I think it's
dog.
just because it's a nice, fully furnished. Like everything's their furniture.
Yeah, that's true. It makes sense. It's like fair.
It does make sense. I'm like
Yeah.
not. It's just a bummer.
How long are you gonna live there for?
At least 6 months probably.
Yeah, cause
Probably a year though. I would
that
say
means I get your desk for a year.
probably.
Dude, I have to. I'll talk about it in a second. But wow, yeah. So you're doing fun, or doing lots of wedding stuff.
Tons of wedding stuff. Good amount of work.
Yep.
Like I'll go, and also the 8 days. I really made that in 5 days.
Oh.
There's 3 days I didn't work. I didn't get called
Oh.
at all, and then I did an 11-hour day.
What
And
day was that? When was that?
even though, well, it wasn't even 11 hours, but
Oh, it's when you work twice in the same day,
I
technically.
clocked 11 hours. Yeah, so I got called at like 10 in the morning. Had to
Mm-hmm.
leave like immediately. Went up to Rainier
Mm-hmm.
because we have property up there, and that's like where they do cargo. So I was supposed to do a cargo job.
Mm-hmm.
Got there, and the guy was like, "You need to leave right away. Whatever. Can you get there by this time?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, go anyway." They they got a new crane up there, and
Mm.
they loaded super quick, and so I didn't even get on the job, but I got paid for it.
Because you drove up there.
Yep. And then
That's
I got
sick.
dispatched. Like I got told to just go to Kalama and then get with the guys that did the cargo that I was gonna hop on with
Right.
to do a line job for the grain elevator in Kalama,
Mm-hmm.
and um, did that. but I was on standby. It was like an hour and a half later, so I was just sitting on my phone getting paid and
That's nice.
did that job. Those jobs are pretty quick, and
You should go get a part-time job at a movie theater.
yeah, that's so funny.
Dude, it's so easy. Anyway, go continue.
Yeah, that would be free movies.
Free movies, sometimes early movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, then we had another cargo job, which is just like you take groceries to the ships.
Oh, nice.
So they're like on pallets, and you take the crane, you put it on the boat, you take it out. They take
Are you
you.
operating a crane?
I will. I'll be
That's
operating a
you need forklift
forklift.
certified?
I don't know if they're gonna make me certified, get
You have
certified.
to. I'm almost positive you have to, unless you work for like when I worked at Bounce House Company, I used like an old forklift. I was sick. But I think you have to, especially for some
I would
legit like that.
assume that I have to because they're kind of big on safety, so it'd be random for them to like
Yeah,
be
no,
like,
yeah,
I
you'd
don't
have
care. But I mean, the dude I was with, he was like, mess around with it. We all gotta learn to use it, like the crane, and then
mm-hmm.
and he's like, this is where the forklift keys are,
Right.
and he's like, because if you get put on a cargo job, sometimes you'll come out here early, and you'll be expected to unload the truck and have it ready. Like
Wow.
I don't know how to drive a forklift, dude. But
That's cool
so I
though.
did that job, and at that point I had like 7 hours,
Right.
but I had only worked like three maybe,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
um, then I went home and I had a job at like 1 at
Gotcha.
night, and it was a little quick job,
Nice.
and I got 4 hours for that, so
That's
11
nice.
hours, but really only worked like four.
Uh-huh. That's cool. That's super sweet.
It's pretty nice.
That is really nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's working out. Are you gonna DoorDash at all a little bit, or I mean,
I don't know because I might be able to do. I'm probably gonna be able to do more help in the office also. Help the office guy out with tech stuff
oh, that's nice. That's cool.
for extra hours. So I
Mm, nice.
might not need to.
Seems like it's working out.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I haven't done much this week. You're a lot busier than I am. Holy moly. Oh, apparently I'm tired. Um, I'm trying to think we had a fundraiser um on Thursday night at Burgerville.
I wanted to go so bad.
Could you not go?
No, we couldn't go.
Yeah. It ended up being good. We made like $200, which is like 50 orders, which was cool. So that was fun. I had some students there for um they helped me, and because they helped, I bought them a milkshake, which was like the deal.
Mm-hmm.
um, but no, I mean, it went really well. A lot of people from the church came, some friends came, and then as well as three students that were helping. They stood outside with flyers for when people walked in, and they like try to convince them to say that they're from Cross Point, which you can do. You just but everybody was really nice and receptive. Some lady forgot to say that she was with Cross Point when she ordered, so she gave me $20 cash. I was like, wow, thank you.
Jeez.
That's awesome. There was only one
I mean, that's
person.
$100 Burgerville order.
Yeah, that's crazy. There was one guy that was rude, to the my students. I wasn't there out there with them, but they were like, "Oh, he was kind of mean." I was like, "It's okay. He doesn't have to, do the thing." Um, I found it a little weird. He was very like uh, entrepreneur. Like he was on the phone with his like while he's trying to have dinner with his wife. Like he's bald, buff, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Um, so um, yeah, that's been the biggest thing. I made more of these wallpapers. So I've showed you like all these ones.
Mm-hmm.
I got another free trial of the whatever Photoshop. But then I decided to make more. So I made this La La Land one. Snack Shack, that was already made, but I just took the words off. This Dune one,
Mm,
which is fire.
that's fire.
Perfect Days, Lady Bird, Tree of Life. You gotta watch this movie. Another Round. I've already had that. This one from Last Jedi, sick. Pacific Rim, First Reformed, Sound of Metal. So I just made a bunch more of those. Oh, one of my favorites,
Oh, nice.
Gambit. Oh, this one's the Miyazaki one,
Mm.
you know. So, um,
So
just
good.
spent time doing that. We hung out with Brighton and Kayla on Friday, played some games. Um, nothing, yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, yeah, this is what I got the idea. I was like, I guess I could probably take because looking at my desk for some reason, I like sized it up for some odd reason when I was at home. I was like, I think it was when I was making the graphic for this last week. I thought about it because like this is freaking hard. I'm tired of doing this.
Taking it
Um,
back off.
Not that I think I'm doing a bad job. I think I'm doing relatively okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as good as you clearly, but I'm like, this is manageable. Um, but I was like, then I looked at my desk. I was like, oh, Micah needs a desk. Could he just have my desk? I wonder if his desk could fit in my room. And so then I thought about it, and then obviously we text back and forth. So what we're doing after
It
this?
definitely can, but it was whether or not it could fit in with all your stuff
Yes.
and with Jenna's desk.
And so I have to flip. I no longer have to get a background.
Mm-hmm.
I have to put my bookcase in a corner. I put my other small bookcase in my closet. I spent 4.5 hours deep cleaning my side of the office.
Mm.
It was like kind of nice. At the same time, it sucked.
Yeah.
Because it was cleaning. But
Yep.
so then yeah, after this we'll go. I'll go to your place. We'll get your thing, put it in my car, drive over, and then we'll switch desks and whatnot. But uh,
Actually, you gotta go further than that.
we're
It's at the Ritters.
frick me. Okay, that's fine. I don't have anything going on, so I just gotta be somewhere by like I don't know 6. That should be fine. As long as we're done by 4, we should be fine.
Yeah.
Half an hour there. Mother fricker, dude. Are you gonna ride with me? Oh no, you probably drive.
I'll probably drive.
Oh,
Um,
anyway. But yeah,
I mean, we'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Depends on how long this episode goes, but we'll always get it. For sure. But yeah. Get into some of this news.
Let's do it.
Um, oh, I guess I'll start with this. This is so I'm doing a podcast episode with Redeeming Reels, where I've done one similar where I asked everybody their top 4 favorite movies and I reviewed all of them. I'm letting people choose what I watch this week. So if you look at it, it says like I get to show something. I want to watch Bad Boys 2 before
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boys. I'm gonna watch that this week too, the new one.
Yeah.
But that's a theater watch. So I chose Bad Boys 2 for myself. Jenna chose Blackfish.
Free Willy.
Free Tilly. Tillicum. My friend Luke Peffley chose Inception. He chose a bunch of things, but I haven't seen Inception in like 6 or 7 years.
Oh wow.
Tanner Allman chose Mandy. Mike Birbiglia, Micah, you chose this for me.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, we could change the pace, and I wanted you to watch it for so long.
Long time. I texted Nate Kirsch. He told me to watch The Monster Calls. I'm surprised how many people pick something that I have not seen.
Yeah.
Like I didn't tell any besides this. It's the only thing that I guess I chose that, but whatever. Ben Ritter chose
I
North.
want to watch North Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, I'll talk about it later. Brighton chose the Polar Express.
That's so mean.
I know. Mom, shout out Mom, chose the Silence of the Lambs.
Finally.
Dude, this poster is so freaking fire. That's so sick.
So good.
And Dad chose Taps.
I've never heard of that.
It's a Tom Cruise war movie from the 80s. Emma Berman chose the M. Night Shyamalan's The Village.
I want to watch that.
This is crazy.
I wanted to watch that for a while. It's not like great, but I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it. It's a cool concept.
But some people love it.
Some people do love
Like
it.
this, I follow this chick, Sydney. Raiders of the Lost podcast likes it. These two people are people would call them like, what's the word? Pretentious. Goodness.
Pretentious movie snobs.
Yeah, but they're not. They're just like different types of movies because that's how movies work. But whatever. But yeah, so, I mean, it's just some 3 stars here, but um, Elijah chose Think Like a Dog.
Ugh.
I bet Jenna would watch it. This is her freaking celebrity crush.
No, it isn't.
Yes, in like Transformers. Like, oh, there's gonna be nothing here. Yeah, Josh Duhamel in Transformers is like Jenna's. Is that Megan Fox? There's no way I have to watch this movie. Oh my goodness.
It's just a Transformers recast.
Except they're dating. But no. So I gotta watch some of these. I have a couple more people that have yet to send me something, but yeah, unfortunate.
Well, you're gonna have to watch every single Mike Birbiglia
I'll save that for next.
special after.
I'll save it for next week. I know I'm
So you
gonna like
better,
him.
yeah, you're gonna do that one. Changed my life, man.
Your favorite comedian now.
Yeah, because I watched that one first, and I was like, I've literally never seen a stand-up comedy special formatted like this. It's literally the whole thing's a
A
complete
story.
story.
Yeah, it's pretty genius. All right. Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson, hence the jersey, has reached an agreement on a 4-year contract extension worth $140 million, including 110 guaranteed and 83 million upfront, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history.
How much up front?
83 million.
Just off the bat,
Off
off the
off
rip.
rip. I think that's the screenshot
That's crazy.
I took on my
Yeah, I
phone.
knew everything but that. 83 million off the rip is
Okay, no.
wild.
Jefferson's deal includes 88.743 million due at signing. That's
So much
crazy.
money.
Um, I mean,
How does that work with cap space?
I don't, that dude. I don't
Does
know.
that like help? That must help us somehow.
Somehow, all I know is
Cause
that's.
we must it probably counts for this year, huh?
Hmm.
All that cap space. It will free up for his
Remaining years.
remaining three
Oh, that's
years.
so smart.
And we got a ton of cap space this year. Like we got
Because we
rid of
got rid of Kirk.
so many people.
That's crazy. And Daniil Hunter. Wow.
We got
His
rid of a
Quincy
lot.
really is cooking. Holy smokes.
That's probably how that works.
But I mean, not to say that these guys don't deserve this much money, but this is definitely a little crazy.
That's so wild, dude.
Like he does not need 140 mil for 4 years, but
No, I
that's
mean I
fine.
love that he's staying, but
Yeah, of
I
course.
still keep the same stance that you don't pay a wide receiver that much money.
No, I agree.
It has a chance to work if JJ is good, which I don't think that he will be a. I think he can be a Brock Purdy, but we don't have a. We're not the 49ers.
No,
So, I mean, the only way that a high paid wide receiver works is if you have
we need
a
JJ.
rookie contract
We need
quarterback.
JJ to turn into Tom Brady, like esque, not Tom Brady, but
Well, I mean, he can be, but you need a quarterback.
but
Like
maybe this is
paying wide receivers just means that you don't get to pay other people a lot.
we need to pray. This is what we need. That J.J. McCarthy's good. One.
That's all we need. If JJ McCarthy is
But
good, we're okay.
he granted this is like what he said when he got drafted, so like who knows? But he talked about the fact that he would take pay cuts to play on a good team with the best players,
Hmm.
which Tom Brady did, so that they could pay Gronk and they could pay Edelman and they could pay all these other guys. So if you get a guy that's good enough that doesn't want to be Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes and take all the money,
But that's a thought process for young athletes. I feel like they don't even.
you gotta hope
It's not even in the cards.
you gotta hope he doesn't get an ego. That's what I mean.
I don't even know that it's even that an ego. Honestly, I think that agents. I just don't think that exists anymore. I don't think it's in the cards.
It's dumb. It's dumb. It's really really dumb. Anyway, the official Deadpool Wolverine bucket has been revealed. Did you see it? I don't think I need to show it.
It was
I
hilarious.
mean, I can. Uh,
Yeah, I mean the
I'm not gonna show it on our screen.
or it was so funny.
Um, where is? I don't know where to find. Oh, here we go. Oh, did you see this was crazy? Um, I don't know where it is. There's so much news. I might not even saved it. Oh yeah. Dude, the fact that it's got a tongue is crazy.
The tongue is wild.
Uh,
It's hilarious
it is
though.
very
Basically,
fun.
it's about the whole popcorn bucket thing
Yeah,
being a Denussy. And so
yeah,
it's Wolverine's face with
it's
an open mouth and
yeah,
a tongue and
yeah. Like it's everyone's being like, "Oh, this is such sixth grade humor." I'm like, whatever, dude. Who
it's not
cares?
sixth grade humor because it's relevant. It's a good joke. It's relevant to the
This is my
character
favorite.
and it's relevant to the Dune phenomena.
Yeah, it's a huge
And
thing.
it's gonna be like the year of sexual popcorn buckets.
The thing is, though, if anybody else tries to do it, it won't work because the only reason this works, in my opinion, Dune was just happened to happen.
I think it still can work. The problem is it can't be on the nose. This is very on the nose. It's like
But
obvious.
it's Deadpool,
They
so it
got it, but it
works
works because it's a joke
because it's Deadpool.
and it's like very obviously. It's
Yes.
just something that it works for the character. It would work still if somebody did it, but somebody's got to be
Clever. More
clever,
clever than
very
this.
clever.
Yes, it has to be very good.
It's
But
it's got to be like another Dune popcorn bucket where it's like,
like, you have to
was this
question? Yeah, you
intentional?
have to question. Obviously, this is not intent. This is clearly intentional. All right. The new Office series is reportedly titled "The Paper."
That's perfect.
It's great. Love it. Nicholas
Gallet sign.
Nicholas Galitzine. He's the guy in Anyone But You. No, not it. The Idea of You. The new one with
Yeah. With what's her
has
face?
been cast as He-Man in the live-action Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh
I'm
wow.
so out already.
Why? That's so weird.
This is such a bad casting.
It is.
Um, because he's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And like I get you can get big, like David Cornsmith got big, but He-Man's ginormous. You need Chris Hemsworth to be
Mm-hmm.
He-Man. Like I hate casting like A-listers for everything, but you got to get a big guy. Or what's his face? Alan Richardson? That's who should be He-Man. This is ridiculous. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's bad.
Terrible casting. All right. Hayao Miyazaki's next movie will be an action adventure that will be nostalgic and reminiscent of the old days.
No, it won't. It won't be an action adventure.
What do you mean? It could be like Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He still doesn't make action adventure movies. They're so deep.
Well, I do know what he means, though.
Yeah, no,
Either
that's
way,
fun.
we're clearly excited for anything that this man puts out on a screen. So, all right, we fan cast last week. Knives Out. We got one right, which I'm actually kind of proud of. Kaylee Spaney. But here's the official cast so far: Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington. I forget what she looks like. I could try to find. I have a tweet somewhere. Um, please, please, please,
You
please.
just passed the Knives Out one.
Goodness. All right, Kerry Washington. She's in.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's in. Django.
nothing great.
Okay, whatever. That's fine though. Mila Kunis, who we know. Jeremy Renner, obviously, I just said. Andrew Scott. He's the guy that was in. What are we doing? Whatever. Uh,
Yeah.
this guy, he was in most recently All of Us Strangers. He's in Ripley. He's in
19. Have you seen 1917?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know if you ever watched it because it was on Max now.
I haven't watched it in a long time. Glenn Close. She's in a lot.
She is.
101 Dalmatians. I mean, Cruella, Hook, yeah. And then we got Josh O'Connor, who's just in Challengers as well. And then the last two signings or castings, Daryl Cormac. I don't know what he's in. I don't remember. And then Josh Brolin got cast today.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty good cast.
I'm not a fan.
I think it's better than the second one.
I think the second one sucks equally as much as this one does.
Why don't you like it?
Kaylee Spaney, Mila Kunis, Josh Brolin. Those are the only castings I.
Josh O'Connor's great.
He's just a new guy from
Yeah,
Challengers
but he was
movie.
good in Challengers.
Yeah, recency biased.
But I like Jeremy Renner. I think Jeremy Renner's an excellent actor.
I think he's pretty good, but he does nothing that excites me.
Wind River. Wind River rocks, dude.
He's still great, but
I
I'm saying
love
he
Wind
doesn't
River.
excite me as an actor.
Well, we'll see.
I don't know. I think this is
I
not a
don't
great.
think it's on par with Knives Out 1 casting, but
I
I
think they're getting further and further.
I like this.
So
I'm a fan.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of it. I think
You're-
it worked for what it was in the first one. I
You're
think that you get the
either
best iconic people that everyone wants to see on the screen at the same time, and you get them to play these awesome, hilarious roles.
you're either Knives In or you're Knives Out, and I'm Knives In, and
Well,
you're
let's see.
Knives Out. What?
Natalie.
Natalie?
Natalie RSVP'd.
Oh, I haven't even got invite yet. So
People are getting them.
yeah.
I don't think yours got set.
Oh,
Like, we're just going to hand it to you.
so sounds good. All right. Sandra Hüller will star alongside Ryan Gosling in Project Hail Mary, directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Cinematography by Greg Fraser. And it's, we've talked about this man who wakes up from a coma afflicted with amnesia and soon remembers he was sent 12 light years away from Earth to save humanity. This weird casting because she's in super serious roles.
Mm-hmm.
Like Zone of Interest and Anatomy of the Fall is the only two things I've seen her in, and she was great. I mean, she's an incredible actress. But I mean, his vibe is not her vibe.
No.
I'm sure it'll work because she's an actress, but they just started filming today or yesterday.
Wow.
So exciting. We Live in Time might be
True.
my most anticipated movie ever. Stars Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. The only reason I'm putting this on here again is because I'm excited for it, and we just got a date for it. October 11th, 2024 follows an upcoming chef who finds her life forever changed by a chance encounter with a recent divorcee in a decade-spanning, deeply moving romance.
Well, that's more information than we had.
Yeah, I didn't
We
know.
didn't know she was a chef, and we didn't know he was a divorcee, and we didn't know.
We knew the chef and divorcee, we just didn't know who was chef and divorcee.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
And we didn't know
But
decade
then,
spanning
and we didn't know that it was a decade-long
yeah.
story.
This is so exciting. I'm so pumped. I hope it breaks me. All right. Chris Hemsworth is in talks as a star in Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover movie.
That's awful.
Dude, just when Chris Hemsworth was doing cool things.
That's so bad.
Like Dementus and Furiosa, which you still gotta go see.
I need to see Furiosa.
He's so good. He's so good in this, dude. You're gonna watch Furiosa and be like, why are you going back to franchises unless it's Thor? Because Thor makes sense. National Treasure 3 is currently being written by writer-director John
Turtletop.
What a name. Turtletop. He says the original cast will return as well as Sean Bean to return as Ian. Scene Bean. Yep. This makes me happy. I'm a fan. If they get everybody back and Ian comes back as the villain, that's going to be sick.
That'll be good.
That'll be good. All right. We're going to react to two things.
Do the Star Wars one first.
All right. We're going to react to Acolyte.
Because everyone's probably seen this if you haven't.
A whole Death Star. How many people died on that? Well, Anakin just killed a whole Death Star. How many people died on that? Well,
dude, there's no way. There's no way. For context, I don't remember what they're talking about. They're talking about Darth Vader being a bad guy, I think.
Yeah, he goes, Darth Vader is such a bad guy.
Or he gets painted as this bad guy.
Yeah.
He's like, Anakin.
It's funny for multiple reasons because he's not the one that blew up the Death Star, and he's also is Darth Vader.
He was on the Death Star. It was his thing. It was his ship.
Well, he's like Darth Vader. He's and Anakin's painted as a bad guy, but no one thinks about Anakin blew up a whole Death Star. How many people died on that?
Dude, did you see what Daphne Keene did? If this clip kept going, she like grabs his hand. Is like, oh no, stop talking.
Well, people, because I didn't see the other clip, but people said he said it twice.
No, yeah, there's another example.
Yeah, I never looked for the other clip. But
what's his name? I don't know his name.
I don't know his name either.
If you could, yeah, I don't know.
I can try to find.
And then I'll react. And then Apple introduces the Final Cut camera app.
To speed up your shoot called Live Multicam. It transforms your iPad into a multicam production studio and puts you in the director's chair.
Wow.
Live Multicam enables filmmakers to connect and preview up to 4 cameras all at once, all in one place. Creators can remotely direct each video angle and dial in exposure, white balance, focus, and more. To support Live Multicam, we created an entirely new app for iPhone and iPad, and we call it Final Cut Camera.
Amazing.
Final Cut camera allows users
that's
to
pretty much it.
easily connect
Basically,
multiple
using an
iPhones.
iPad, you can connect to the cameras of other iPhones and basically use it as in a directorial way and change exposure and like aperture, focus, depth of field, all these different things from the iPad. You can change how the cameras are working on other phones,
Yeah. That's so funny.
which is just pretty sick.
That's so cool. I love that. But the thing is YouTube vloggers are gonna be even more insufferable now. Like freaking Low, dude. He's not gonna use it, and I like him, but Star Wars actor acolyte. Wait, Anakin blew up Death Star. The fact that I'm searching this is. Oh no. I'm never gonna blind react to this. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a meme. I gotta go to my docs. Looks like I'm hiding something. Please. Please.
Please.
I can't believe the Bear's coming out soon. I'm so excited.
You're jumping the gun, dude.
I know. I saw something about it. Not on our. Alright, let's see.
Today, every business needs a website. Unless this is what your business looks like.
Slightly profound.
But if you can't look and see the Anakin blowing
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. I hope I don't have to cut this out.
That's probably fine. I can't believe that we got copyright claimed. We didn't say that.
For the video you showed last week.
Last week, my video at the very end has like a. I think it's from a movie. I think it might be from Don't Look Up or something like that.
Well, it's
or
just
from the
it's
creator.
just a song. So if it's a song, it doesn't matter. You
Well,
can't...
I know, but I'm saying I feel like that could be why they care, because a lot of times you don't get
copyright.
You just won't get copyright, especially for that short of a thing, and like.
Well, we don't get copyright
views, so it's like, why
Yeah.
would you copyright it?
We get like 35 on YouTube now, for some odd reason.
Did we? On that video, the last one?
No, I don't know the last one.
Yeah, we were getting up there though.
What was I gonna say? All right, well, the added element of TV makes everything more interesting. Not that we didn't react to things, but it just feels better reacting to things here. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you can't look and see the Anakin blowing up the Death Star, possibly killing millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no! Your general's command ship is dead ahead. Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master. We got him, R2.
That was fantastic.
That's great. Shout out Jar Jar Studios. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that was great. No, I mean there was a clip somewhere where
Anakin was the big furry one, right?
yeah, I mean he said it multiple times. And the second time, Daphne Keene, the chick who plays X220, the Wolverine chick.
Yep.
She like not about what he was saying. She made him think it was something else. She was like, "No, it's okay. They just don't get it." Like, but was like, "Shut the heck up, bro. You're so dumb."
He's so dumb, and it's so sad.
It's so hilarious.
It's so sad.
How are we giving people? Yeah.
Like, just learn it. Just
You shouldn't watch every. I mean, the thing
you don't
is,
even have to learn that much to like.
It was-
That's like a pivotal point in like the original.
and correct him, please. The director's sitting right there. Anakin did not blow up the Death Star. Oh gosh,
Who
And it's a
knows?
huge moment. It's the climax of one of the.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not like he even had to like study.
Yeah, no.
Like, dude just has to see Star Wars
Once.
once.
And it's yeah. I mean, all right. Well, trailers. Family Affair. This is the one starring Joey King, Zac Efron, and Nicole Kidman. Yeah, it looks bad.
I hate Joey King. So instant. Joey King is my Timothy Chalamet.
Fair. Shout out Alex Azar.
Instantly. I mean, I've seen movies with her in it, but they'll suck no matter what.
I like
so.
Tall Girl and the Kissing Booth and whatnot. Uh, This is gonna be the last movie I give a pass for Zac Efron. Okay, here's why. I'm okay with him doing Ricky Stenicki. I think Ricky Stenicki was relatively funny. This looks terrible, but I'm gonna say he filmed this before all the Oscar buzz with the Iron Claw. I'm guessing that's a fair assessment. If he keeps doing these movies, I will never forgive the Academy for not nominating him.
Yeah.
Because if we just get joke Zac Efron all the time and no more serious Zac Efron, I'm gonna cry.
That would suck.
Yeah. Ultraman Rising.
Ultra lame.
Cool concept, cool animation. Well,
No, bad concept, cool
cool
animation.
character, cool animation, bad concept. Is that fair assessment?
Yeah, it's boring. It's a boring story. I don't really care about him having a baby monster.
Yeah.
And being a dad.
It's the Mandalorian. Without a cool green guy.
Without a cool green guy.
Without a green puppet. Moana 2.
W.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's gonna be really good.
We didn't get not much to it. That
No, it was
movie's
a
gonna make
teaser.
$1 billion.
$1 trillion.
Yeah. Maui.
Maui.
I said this off pod, but this is like the highest, most views on YouTube, for an animated trailer in 24 hours. It had like 180 million, which is absurd.
Yep.
That's a lot of views. Did you watch? Sorry, the Mr. Beast video Saturday?
Yeah. The survival one.
I cried.
It was crazy.
It was so. I thought it was so sincere.
It was a really good video.
It was good.
It's always
Mr. Beast finally figuring out that people like connecting to stories is the funniest change in the world.
It is. It's really good. His videos still need to be longer.
They do.
Like those guys were out there for
A long time. 70 days.
for over 2 months
And we got
surviving, and it's like 20 minutes, and I'm
Yeah, it's
like,
like-
this feels like they weren't like it'll just like skip by like 25 days, and I'm like,
like
I feel like it needs when it's a story like that. There's someone you need to feel the impact of them being out there.
Out
Like it doesn't
there.
feel like they're out there for that long.
No, that's true. You make a good point. All right, Venom 3: The Last Dance. What do you think?
I'm not excited. I haven't seen Venom 2. I probably won't watch
You
this.
haven't seen Venom 2 sucks.
I won't watch
I will
this.
say, this movie takes place in like 3 different universes. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
On the bus, guy playing guitar, guy who played the lizard. Okay, and there's a quick shot of who plays Aunt May and Mary in Madam Web. And then what was the other thing? Oh, freaking getting Mordor or Modo, whatever the dude's name is from Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
to play the army guy who traps the symbiote in the MCU universe.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on?
Yeah. I don't think anything will be in it though.
You don't think any what will be in it?
Cameos.
Oh, I sure hope not.
Like I don't think they'll show Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I don't think they'll show
Yeah, I don't think so.
anyone from Madam Web, and I don't think they'll definitely won't show anything from MCU.
No. I mean, they showed that one actor at the bar, but that was a post-credit scene technically, but still
Yeah.
weird. I will say, the Venom horse, kind of fire.
Venom horse.
So crazy. We got a new trailer for Saoirse Ronan's next film, The Outrun. What did you think about this?
The Outrun.
The Outrun. Outrun the Rum.
Yes.
It's about a woman who's dealing with alcoholism, I'm pretty sure, correct?
It's just that. It's
Yeah.
not getting sober.
It looks good.
It does look good.
Looks like a good story, and it's Saoirse Ronan, so
It'll be good.
yeah, highly recommend. And then we got a trailer to The Bear Season 3. What do you think?
Takes place in the kitchen. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
The trailer is never gonna be good. So
the trailers just shows a bunch of cool shots.
if you haven't seen The Bear and you watch the season 3 trailer and are contemplating whether or not to watch it, ignore any trailer you see of the show. I'm sure
Yeah, just turn on
because
the...
you can't really make it Like I'm excited, but the trailer didn't get me excited.
I'm
It's
just excited to
it's
see
just-
the show. Yeah.
You can't. I don't know that you could make a good trailer off of what it is. It's not a
No.
bad trailer, but it's like there's nothing really.
It's
just like it's simple. Like he's a chef. He works. And he's opening a restaurant, and
with his crew.
and that's just what it is. And it's gonna be realistic problems and
Sydney, what the beer's name is Sydney. She might leave. It sounds. I mean, it looks like there's gonna be drama there. I mean, it's such a character developing show that you're not gonna get anything. You're just getting cool images and some clips of Carmi yelling at
yeah,
cousin.
yelling. The whole lot of yelling.
Yeah. It's great though. I'm a fan. That show's fantastic. So very excited.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to end with this or do it now?
Let's do it now.
All right, let's do it
talk
now.
about 'em.
We're gonna predict the 10 highest grossing movies of 2024 summer.
Heck yeah.
So the way this will work, I think we have pretty much the same list, so it kind of defeats the purpose, but it's okay.
We're just gonna talk about them.
Yeah, we're just gonna discuss.
I think we have like this. Yeah, pretty much the same list.
Right, same list. So, number 10. What did you put for the 10th spot?
I have a trap.
I have Beetlejuice.
I have it at 9.
Okay, so both of those. So Beetlejuice. You think this will make some money at least?
I do just because it's an established character
And it's a legacy sequel
Mhm.
with returning people.
and
Plus you
big
get
actors, actresses.
the
so,
Gen Z heartthrob.
Yeah, I think it won't make it like a ridiculous amount of money.
I
which is
mean-
why it's at 9 and 10, but it will make a good amount of money. That's why I think it'll make more than the trap.
Yeah, Trap will be interesting because Knock at the Cabin didn't make anything.
Yeah.
But Trap seems more accessible M. Night. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think that Trap though, I mean, I put it on my list so it's interesting, but I think it's honestly I think that the 10th slot, I think there's only 9 movies that really belong like on this list that are like worth talking about because I think that The Watchers, I think that
There's-
Bike Riders, Kinds of Kindness, Maxine, Beverly Hills Cop, Long Legs, Fly Me to the Moon, like all these movies, I think will make a similar amount to Trap.
Yeah, The Watchers will be interesting because it's his daughter. But like, let's see, I'm trying to find a list. Yeah, M. Night's movies have grossed, I mean, like The Visit 2015, 98 million. The Happening, which sucked, but 163 million. After Earth made 250. That movie's
but that's
horrible.
Will Smith
It's true.
and Jaden Smith.
Glass obviously is gonna make a lot. Unbreakable made a lot. The Village 256. Is that
See,
check?
that's like the only movie I would say from his catalog that
And
would
Signs.
be a case for him to make money in the box office.
Signs and Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. Can you guess how much Sixth Sense made?
No,
$672 million.
no, I would have guessed a lot less.
That's crazy. That's a lot. So, it'll be interesting to see. I think that it'll make more than Knock at the Cabin, obviously.
Well,
it
I
feels-
agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it'll make over 100 million.
Without a doubt.
I think it won't. There's a good chance it doesn't make over 200.
It'll be probably right around there, though.
But
Depending on how good it is.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. I think that, I think that the Borderlands movie,
That could make money,
Fly
unfortunately.
Me to the Moon movie, the Maxine movie, Beverly Hills Cop.
Fly Me to the Moon straight to Apple TV, I think.
No, really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
No, it says cinemas, July
Oh.
12th.
I know it's an Apple
And
film.
The Bike Riders, Kinds of
Bike
Kindness.
Riders, Kinds of Kindness won't make enough money to be on
Um,
this list.
No, it won't. But the Bike Riders, though, and the Watchers, I think could all make a similar amount of money.
Yeah. Number 8, I think the same Twisters. I have 8.
Yeah, Twisters.
It could sneakily make a lot more.
I don't think it will though, but it could.
It depends on like it would have to grow legs and like get a lot of good like fan feedback and be like this rocks. There's a chance.
It'd have to have a killer opening weekend.
Yeah. So
I think to build momentum.
it'd have to make like probably at least 20 million opening weekend, and then it'd be like, oh guys, you actually got to go see this in theaters. Like it actually is sick. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Fake spam call. 7 Horizons Part 1. That's what I have next.
Yeah. I don't have that on my list.
Oh, you don't think it's gonna make money?
No.
Why not?
I think it's too long for casual people to go see.
Fair.
I think it's an old 3-hour western. And the demographic for that kind of movie is like dad, and dad, they don't go to see movies anymore.
But you don't
They
think
don't do it, and movie snobs and people that
they'll go see it
watch
still, obviously, but
well, maybe,
people who see movies will go see it. But
they're not watching it like Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer. They're not like 3 hours worth it. I think less will see it.
I don't know, the Yellowstone, they're crazy. Yellowstone fans are crazy. I think they'll go see it just to stick it to what's his face.
Stick it to who? You know who Yellowstone fans want to stick it to? Kevin Costner.
But
He's the problem. They
He
don't.
is the
They
problem. I
don't
know
like
that.
him. So why would they go
But I think
see
that-
it to support? That would support him.
because I think that there'll be at least a group of the fans that will be like, I hate Kevin Costner or whatever Kevin Costner, but like this is my Yellowstone fix. It's a potential. I mean, I could be dead wrong.
I think you're dead wrong. I think it's been too long for Yellowstone. I don't think that there's any hype surrounding Yellowstone or
What do you have next?
Kevin
then?
Costner westerns. I have A Quiet Place. I don't know if I have 10, maybe.
Oh,
One,
maybe you
two,
have
three,
9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have A Quiet Place and Alien next.
Yeah, me too.
A Quiet Place, that should make money.
I think it will make money.
Um,
I have Alien above it, but I think Quiet Place has.
we get an Alien trailer tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess it'll tell a lot.
It will tell a lot.
Well, more.
Did you see the poster?
It looked pretty good. Yeah.
Poster's sick.
Poster's good.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. The last Alien movie, Alien Covenant, which
Yeah.
apparently is not good, right?
No, none of them are really good.
You've seen it? You've seen Covenant?
No, I want to watch it though.
So do
Because I watched Prometheus
I want to watch all of them before
unintentionally without knowing it was in the Alien universe,
That's
and
fine.
it's not a great movie,
Yeah.
but I liked it a lot.
I
Like,
can't wait to-
enjoyed watching it.
I can't wait to rewatch Alien and Aliens. Those movies.
So I kind of want to
Oh.
watch all of them now because I didn't want to watch them because the first two are so good.
Yeah, they're amazing.
But watching one that was bad and still enjoying it because I like the world a lot
Yeah.
made me want to made me not care about the potential of ruining
Yeah.
by them sucking it.
I haven't seen Alien 3 or Prometheus or Alien Covenant. But Alien Covenant made $370 million.
Yeah.
So, people like this.
I think A Quiet Place could do the same numbers though. So
They're going to be right around the same. I think around
Yeah.
the 4 to 450 range. Maybe a little bit more. Next, unfortunately. Bad Boys. Ride or Die.
terrible. It's gonna be awful.
It's going to be really bad.
I won't see it.
The third one was terrible. I'm going to see it only because I have a movie pass. That's the only reason. Gosh, what a...
Terrible.
Michael Bay's not making them, so who cares?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, the third one on our list, Despicable Me 4.
I probably won't see that either. I
You
watched
would-
Despicable Me 3, got roped into that. That was terrible. But I was also with Elijah, so.
But you will watch Despicable Me 4. You want to know why? Because Elijah will be here, and we're going to go see it with him.
Probably then.
Like, they're gonna
When does
have-
it come out?
July, early July. July 4th. Yeah, it comes out July 4th weekend.
Mm,
Or like right around the first week in July is when it comes out.
rough.
I know. Because he's going to want to go see it. Of course.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Ben Ritter, I was talking to Ben today, and because he has Letterboxd now, and he found Elijah's account, and he's like, it was so funny looking through it, thinking like, wow, this is very much a 9-year-old. Like every animated movie is perfect, and like I'm like, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. I was trying to find him a movie to watch today. He asked me what movie he should watch.
He asked me the same thing.
Yeah, he
What-
didn't end up responding to the last thing I said.
What'd you tell him?
Well, I kept trying to find ones he hadn't seen.
I told him to watch Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Well, he did. He watched that.
Today?
Yes. He said,
Hold on.
give me a movie to watch. I said, sorry, bud, I was asleep. Still want a movie? He said, yes, but not Fantastic Mr. Fox because I just watched that. I said, what do you think? He said, awesome, awesome.
Awesome.
And then I was like, have you seen Adventures of Tintin? Yes. Okay, Treasure Planet. Yes. It's like, wow, look at you go.
Meet
And
the
you
Robinsons?
I was like, and you want to watch something new? Yes. And then I said Rango, and he said no. But then he's like, it's on Paramount. It has a parent lock on it, though. And so then I looked it up, and it has some stuff. So I was like, well, I guess it's a little bit more older kid, but you can ask mom or
Yeah.
watch My Neighbor Totoro. And then he didn't respond. So
And watching My Neighbor Totoro would be lit.
because I was gonna say watch. I just told him to watch Ghibli, but
Yeah. He probably could watch most Ghibli's.
he's seen Spirited Away.
He has?
I was gonna be like, watch Spirited Away.
Did he like it?
I don't think so.
What a loser.
I know.
Who raised this kid? I guess we didn't know. We didn't even know they existed until like our 20s, dude. Gosh. I'm so envious of all the people my parents all showed me Ghibli when I was a kid. Where was
Yeah.
gosh.
How?
Number 2, Inside Out 2. Do you think it'll make $1 billion? Or close?
No. I
What?
don't think it will.
The last one made like 700.
I don't think Deadpool's gonna make $1 billion either.
You don't? I think Deadpool's gonna make a 1.2, $1.3 billion.
Not that many movies make $1 billion.
Yeah, but you're talking. No Way Home. This is obviously rated
This
R.
isn't No Way Home. This is not gonna be No Way Home.
It's gonna be No Way Home.
No.
Not quite, but I think I think we're gonna get cameo galore.
I think there's gonna be cameos, but the talk surrounding Deadpool is whether or not Deadpool's gonna flop, or
Oh, dude.
be good, and it's the classic. Every single movie that's come out since No Way Home this is gonna make or break the MCU.
Well, obviously.
One, it's not going to because
No,
the
of course
MCU is
Not gonna.
if Deadpool's good, the MCU is still gonna be bad, and if the Deadpool's bad, the MCU is still gonna be bad, and no matter what, they're still gonna make millions of dollars and keep making movies. So
You want to make a bet on if it makes $1 billion?
it doesn't change anything. Yeah, sure, I'll go in the under on $1 billion.
All right. What do you
look
want
at Marvel movies?
What do you want the loser to have to do? I mean, we could do something dumb, like simple, and like buy a meal, or we could force someone to watch a really bad movie.
Yeah, sure.
What movie? No phone. The entire movie.
Wow, that's abysmal.
What?
That Far From Home made $1 billion.
Dude, it made like 1.3. It was the first movie after.
Yeah, so
Endgame.
listen to these. These are the movies that made it. These are superhero movies, by the way,
Okay, let's hear it. That made $1 billion.
that made $1 billion.
Okay,
Endgame, Infinity War,
of course.
2 billion.
Yeah, that's too much money.
Not a comparison to Deadpool
No,
in
of
any
course
way.
not. No.
No Way Home, almost 2 billion.
Yeah, like 1.9, 1.8.
1.9.
Yeah, it's a lot. Of money.
First Avengers 1.5.
Makes sense.
Age of Ultron 1.4.
Yep.
All Avengers movies.
Yeah, they all made $1 billion.
4.
Thor?
No, 4.
Oh, 4.
Avengers movies
Gotcha.
are in the top 5.
Yep, makes
Then
sense.
Black Panther makes sense.
Yeah.
Incredibles 2 makes sense.
The movie's terrible though.
Terrible, but it makes
I
sense.
hate that movie, dude.
But it had all the hype. It had all the hype to make a ton of money,
It did. You're right.
and had an extremely large demographic. That's another reason.
It's
A
rated
lot
R.
of these
I understand.
superhero movies,
PG-13. Yes, I
people let their kids see.
I know. I think
They
gonna.
won't.
I think they're gonna go see Deadpool. I do.
They won't.
I do.
They absolutely will not. Iron Man 3,
Yep.
which makes sense. Civil War,
Yep.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
We're in the 1.1s, by the way, now.
Yeah.
Far From Home, which is wild.
1.1.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
which-
Crazy.
But it makes.
In
I think it has a reason to make $1 billion.
It was in between Infinity War and Endgame,
Yeah,
and everyone.
and
knew,
it was the
everyone knew
first.
Captain Marvel was gonna be in Endgame.
Well, and
Yeah.
everyone was hyped for Captain Marvel as a character, and everybody wanted to see the female lead.
And also, Brie Larson is a great actress.
Yeah, so it
Regardless
had all the reasons for a ton of people to see it.
Yep.
Dark Knight Rises,
Yeah, of course.
Joker, and The Dark Knight.
See
Those
that
are the last 3.
Joker is the only rated R. It's the highest grossing rated R movie.
And it made 1.074.
I think this movie will make more than the Joker.
I think the Joker had way more hype.
I don't know. I mean, Joker had a lot of hype. I don't remember exactly. It was like what 2019.
And then you go underneath, and it's Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man 3, Homecoming, Batman v Superman, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. There you go. That's my line. 845.
Yeah. No, I think
Thor Ragnarok 853.
I think
Wakanda Forever 859. Those are my lines. Those are movies that people.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
And they ended up being good, or had so much like Wakanda for. You're telling me Wakanda Forever didn't have more hype going into it?
I don't think so. Not cultural hype. No,
it absolutely did.
I don't know. I think it's gonna make like 1.2. That'd be my guess. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm
gonna say 800, high 800s.
I'd still be happy with that. I don't like, and I'm not gonna cry if I lose the bet. And obviously, if it makes 1.2 billion, like it's not gonna be. That's a good thing for movies. So it's not. No one's like really losing except for.
No, it's not. I just don't think it will make.
Yeah. What movie would we have to watch? Finding Jesus and Finding Jesus 2?
No.
The Last Airbender? M. Night's The Last Airbender?
Let's see. Let's go to Letterboxd. I'm sure somebody has a list. I'm gonna go movies to watch as punishment.
Well, I was gonna look up punishment movies. Please don't give me something.
Punishment level movies. Killer Sofa, Cats, Llamageddon, The Velocipaster. That was not a punishment.
That was a fantastic.
That was enjoyment. Samurai Cop 2, Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Huh.
These are interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Punishment level movies. I mean, Cats is pretty bad.
It is.
Let's see. Now I'm just into Punisher movies. Rigged. Worst movies of all time. All right. No, don't want to watch that. Space Jam: A New Legacy. We've seen these though. That's the problem. That movie's bad. Jack and Jill. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know what I'd make you watch.
What?
Fool's Gold.
What's Fool's Gold?
That's the rom-com with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson and
Kevin
Hart.
That bad?
That Maddie's whole family loves.
Oh,
That's terrible.
that's funny.
Just as a joke.
No, we'll figure something out, but we're betting on it. If it makes over $1 billion, Mike has got to watch something bad, and if it makes less, then I got to watch something bad. That's completely fine.
God's Not Dead.
That's punishment.
Fan Stick.
Oh my gosh,
That'd be a culturally accurate one to our podcast.
That'd be good. Fan Stick. I'd do it. I haven't seen that movie since it came out. Me and you went together.
Make you watch like a horror movie.
Dude, I would not watch it though. I just would die.
The Conjuring.
No, dude.
Sausage Party. Oh my gosh, that movie sucks.
So bad.
That's so unbearable.
Did you see they're making another one?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you have to watch the entire Doom Syndicate movie.
Oh, I forgot I didn't watch. I watched it.
No, you turned it on.
I turned it on. I didn't watch it. I listened to it and I watched the end.
This is a no phone.
There's no phone.
No, it's got to be like Cats or
Yeah, I think we got a good one.
Fan Stick.
Fan Stick or
so bad.
Or Finding Jesus one.
Finding Jesus would be hilarious. Or I Fell in Love with a Church Girl. You ever heard of that? Oh, dude, Real Talk reviewed these movies that were Queen of the Trap House.
The animated Marmaduke movie.
Yeah.
You have that rated a 0.5 star.
It's bad.
I don't have it rated, but yeah, it's 0.5 star.
Yeah, it's such a bad movie. Whatever.
You know what'd be a good one? A documentary about something we don't care about.
You have to watch all of Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy would be terrible.
Yeah, no, that's too cruel.
No, yeah, I say Fan Four Stick or Finding Cheetah.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Would be funny.
All right. What'd you watch?
I can't even remember. I've been trying to remember. I think I watched War
War?
for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Do you remember who dies in War?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
who dies in War. I wouldn't have needed that. That's the one with Woody
Harrelson?
Harrelson.
Yeah, where he becomes like an ape at the end
Yeah.
and he like shoots himself. Insane scene. Bad Ape.
Yeah, Bad Ape.
Bad Ape is the best. Have you
Bad
seen all the
Ape's
memes?
So funny.
Dude, when he just stands there like, bro, it's tripped out. And like, oh
So
no.
Oh no, no, no.
Good. Actually, so funny.
He's hilarious. That's like
That's a great character.
those movies. Great characters.
Yeah.
Maurice.
Maurice. I mean,
3 movies. Caesar might be like,
he's a top 10 character ever.
yeah.
Like legitimately. Like he's so good. But okay, yeah. So Caesar, great.
Oh, I was confused about something. You said that the new one had no relation to Caesar's bloodline at all.
Did I?
But the chick in it is named Nova,
Yeah.
which is the chick, the little girl.
But that's not like humans are called Nova
Yeah.
in the new one.
But I'm saying it's connected, is it not?
It's because the little girl's name was Nova, and then because it's 300 years later, they call humans Nova.
Mm,
The girl's name is May.
gotcha.
Yeah. It's like how like history worked. Like, that's how they're trying to do it, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched some more Tires. It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Nothing crazy.
Watched Harry Potter.
And I watched the first 2 Harry Potters.
With who? Maddie?
The Ritters.
Oh, you're just watching them.
Yeah. Ellie wanted to watch them. Blake wants to watch them. So we turned them on.
Very nice.
Enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Yep, they took their tests, all that stuff.
Oh, what'd they
I
get?
retook mine.
You're
See what I
a
would get.
Huffle? No, you're a.
I was Slytherin.
Oh,
and
really?
then I retook it. And
I'm
got.
Slytherin.
Well, on the. That's not. I don't like the main one. On the main one, I got Gryffindor.
I hate Gryffindor. I don't want to be Gryffindor.
But
Gryffindor's
I
so
don't-
basic.
Well, I don't like the Wizarding World test.
No, I don't.
So I took a really long one and
Yeah.
got Slytherin. So that's the one I claim. But then I retook the Wizarding World one because I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I got Ravenclaw.
Jenna's like Hufflepuff or something like that.
They all got Hufflepuff pretty much, except for Ellie who got Ravenclaw.
And
But Ellie is the most Hufflepuff person
Yeah,
ever,
yeah.
which is
it's funny.
inaccurate. But
Yeah.
yeah, so they took all the tests or whatever.
Yeah, I got Slytherin on like 7 different tests, so I'll take that as that. That's fun though. It's a good time.
Yep, and I get to see I'm seeing Ellie fall in love with Snape.
Dude,
She's like, I like Snape. I kind of like Snape.
Dude.
Snape's so interesting, and Maddie's rolling her eyes
dude.
because she hates Snape.
By the end, Ellie's gonna be like,
And I'm like, this is like the best thing ever because I had to listen to Maddie tell me how much she hated Snape as she read the books the entire time.
well, we're not talking about the books. We're talking about the movies.
And I'm like, you know what?
His character's different.
I'm gonna keep arguing with you, and I'm like, just know that you're missing out on like one of the best characters in movies ever.
It's so good, dude. I love it.
So like, you can be sassy all you want, but you're the one missing out. I'm not gonna. I feel bad that you don't get to like Snape.
Take your movie brain and your book brain and separate them and enjoy what the movies for what they are.
I know.
Who
So
cares?
yeah, I'm enjoying it thoroughly watching her
Do that.
like Snape and annoy Maddie.
That's fantastic. That's sick.
It's fine.
All right. Anything else you watch?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
I watched Snack Shack when I was cleaning. That movie's so good, dude. I know we keep talking about it, but like, it's pretty amazing how good the movie is.
It's really good.
I'm gonna reach out to Connor Sherry. He's small enough, right?
Maybe.
That'd be electric. That'd be so cool. But I watched North Hollywood, recommended by Ben, So mid. So mid. It's like Lady Bird in mid-90s had a child
Yeah.
and it sucked. It actually wasn't horrible, but like it did. This is how I described it to Ben. Ben agrees. Ben thinks it's pretty mediocre too. It's like you're given a Lego set, right? A really complex one,
Mm-hmm.
but you got all the pieces, and then they take away the instructions, and you just gotta try to make it. And so you're making it, and some pieces of it look normal and nice and good, and then the rest of it is slop. That's what the movie is.
Nice.
Not great. I watched Blackfish documentary Jenna recommended because she wouldn't give me anything else to watch. Unfortunately, it's crazy. Like it's worth watching. I guess I don't know how to rate documentaries. It was good.
Nobody knows how to rate documentaries.
Huh?
Nobody knows how to rate documentaries clearly because they sit at the top of Letterbox
As
average.
5 stars. It's
Everyone
ridiculous.
just gives it a 5-star.
It's like it's good. It was informational. Like what am I supposed to say?
I know exactly what I'm saying. You rate facts. Like they're just
It's
true.
just-
It's just a bunch of true statements.
Like if it's made creatively, cool. Like that's great.
Yeah, like I would say, like Free Solo,
So sick though.
not a documentary. That's what I'm saying.
It's like a movie.
That's a movie.
Yeah, it's a real story. It's like a biopic, but the actor played himself. Or the guy.
Really, really unique, well-made
Yeah.
documentary.
I don't know. Like The Last Dance is a great documentary, but like,
True.
is it 5 stars? I don't know. I don't care. But it was good. Like it was interesting. Obviously, SeaWorld sucks somewhat. For what they did. It's pretty wild how much they try to cover up things. Pretty insane.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. I mean, there's so many people that died. There's a video. This was crazy. Sorry, this is the only one I want to share. But this guy, he was in very, very trained, obviously trainer, like super well, but he's also very skilled in scuba diving. Okay. So he's in the pool with one of the orcas and it bites his foot and drags him to the bottom of the pool. And it's like moving him around and shaking him. And I mean, it's deep. I mean, it's a deep pool. There's our orcas. I mean, they're small cage. It gets terrible there in this, but you know. And so he can't move. Like his foot's like not to the point of like puncture. I don't know exactly. Like he didn't lose his feet or anything like that. As far as I know. But then eventually it brought him up and he caught his breath. But because he's a trained scuba diver, he knows how to do pressure with his nose and everything so his head doesn't explode.
Mm-hmm.
So he figured out a way to do that. And like he was under there for the first time for like over a minute, just being dragged around by an orca. Goes up, and as he's up, he doesn't freak out. He's like going through this breathing thing, and he's petting the orca. He's like rubbing its head, trying. I mean, this is so impressive. Again, does it like 3 times. And to the point where eventually he's petting it, to the point where he finally lets go, grabs his other foot, brings him back down again, comes up, finally lets go. The orca gets calm enough, and then basically they put up this net in the pool. They're like relatively close, and the orca went this way, and he's here, and then he just swam as fast as possibly, went over the net, and then went out to this outlet thing. And the orca followed him, jumped over the net, and then was going up. And he stood up on this like where it's like really shallow water. He stood up, but his feet were so fricked up that he literally like fell and collapsed. And they pulled him, and he was fine. He lived and all that. But I'm like, it's crazy.
It's wild.
And it's because they're agitated.
Mm-hmm.
They're angry. They don't want to be there. They don't hate these people. Like there's
Yeah.
never been a killer whale related death or accident in the wild ever.
Nope.
And there's been like hundreds in tanks. Yeah, frick SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I watched Pool Man. No correlation. I wish that Pool Man jumped in the orca tank because of how bad it was.
This is the whatever.
Chris Pine?
What do we call it? The blonde Lebowski or the young Lebowski? Or
Dude,
something?
it was the big. I didn't even make the connection till you just said that. It's the Big Lebowski, but worse. It was so bad. It was just like the Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski
Yeah, we
is
watched the trailer and then we were talking about that.
The Big Lebowski is a masterpiece compared to this. This was so bad. Like, it was so horrendously bad. I hated it with everything in me. I watched it while I was cleaning too.
That's funny.
And yeah, horrible movie. Chris Pine was especially bad. The concept was bad. I watched The Talented Mr. Ripley, Matt Damon movie, Jude Law. Crazy.
Yeah.
Very good. One of the most interesting character studies I've ever seen. Very good. Watched Stand By Me. Love it, obviously. I watched A Ghost Story again. First time since we watched it. Dude, it's so incredible.
So good.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. Heartbreaking, devastating, perfect. Yeah, it's wonderful. I watched Paddleton. One of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Ray Romano is incredible. Do you know the concept?
A little bit.
It's like basically friend finds out he's dying of terminal cancer and he is gonna kill himself like by whatever is legal. I don't know. He's taking some pill.
Yeah.
And so it gets to the point where at the end of the movie is that scene. And it's like he's freaking I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want. Oh my gosh, dude. It was so sad. Oh my gosh.
That is sad.
There's some really funny moments too. But yeah. Oh, I watched Edge of 17. That was really good. Haley Steinfeld was great. Like all these, like 4 stars, Edge of 17, 4 stars, Paddleton, 4.5, Ripley. Ghost Stories a 5, obviously. But yeah, Edge of 17, I was surprised how good it was. Haley Steinfeld acts her butt off. And then summer camp, dude, it was like Thursday or Friday. Friday, maybe? It was Friday. Brighton texts me. He goes, I'm going to see summer camp. Do you want to go? What the heck is summer camp, dude? He goes, it's this old lady movie where they go back to their summer camp with like Diane Keaton and the chick who plays Joe in The Office, whatever, with the big dogs.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't want to go to this movie. Why would I want to go? He's like, it's 80 for Brady. I'm like, but it's not 80 for Brady, for one. And I don't know. He convinced me to go, and so I went, and it was the longest hour and a half of my life.
It sucked.
It was horrible. 1 star. Bad. I mean, you got some Diane Keaton's in like The Godfather. She was horrible.
Really?
What are we doing here?
That's funny.
So yeah, bad movie, but it's whatever. I wanted popcorn. That's the only reason I went. I said popcorn sounds nice, so I went. But
Nice.
and then you want me to talk about the other one, or the movie of the
Let's
week?
talk about it next week. I'll probably watch it.
Okay, yeah. I watched, what was it called?
The Ordinary Man.
No, The Serious Man.
Serious Man.
Serious Man. Yeah. So, we'll talk about Furiosa at some point as well.
Yes.
When Micah sees it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yep. That's all we got.
I don't know how long we've been going.
Hour and something.
Oops.
17.
Really? That short? Oh, there you go. Hour at 17.
Yeah, my eyeballs still work.
Mine do too, just apparently not that well.
All right. Well, life's tough. Get a helmet.